for whatever reason, we start thinking ourselves just superior to others. If it's because we're good artists, or good singers, or good speakers, or good managers, or good dancers, or good cooks, or good pujaris, or good garland makers, or good cleaners, whatever the reason. We think we're, or if it's with the idea that I am better than this person because I am more humble. In any way, we put ourselves in a higher level. That's false ego, even in the name of humility. This doesn't mean we beat ourselves down, thinking I'm just the worst, I'm abominable, I'm despicable, I'm demoniac. It just means I'm just completely dependent on Krishna. I'm dependent on the Guru, and I'm dependent on Prabhupada, I'm depending on all the devotees. Humility is not a negative thing. Humility is the absolute, supremely most positive state of consciousness in all of creation. To just realize I'm depending on Krishna. And I want Krishna to be praised. If you water the root of the tree, you're happy. Krishna's the root. Aham sarvasya prabhu mata sarvam prabhu. We want to see ourselves praised. We want water on the little leaf of our existence. But nothing goes inside. It just, makes us look a little shinier outside, but nothing's going inside to our heart. No satisfaction. But if you praise Krishna, the root, then from the very core of our very souls and hearts, we get nourished. So starting tomorrow is the book distribution marathon. Yes? Vishnu Mahaprabhu?
Yes. Summer marathon.
Summer marathon.
It's written on the brochure.
Srila Prabhupada's summer book marathon.
10 days.
Srila Prabhupada, without taking any credit for anything, he gave his life, his soul, his everything to give us those books. And with tears in his eyes, he pleaded with us to distribute these books to the world, to be instruments of his mercy by giving directly his words to the world through distributing these books. What an honor, what a sacred privilege to be allowed to, whatever it be, go on the streets or go shop to shop. And even if people ignore us or insult us or like us and give us money for books, whatever happens, whatever the result is with each encounter, what a blessing. What an honor, what a privilege to just sincerely, seriously, without ulterior motives, just try to be an instrument of Prabhupada's compassion and give his word. This is what book distribution is about. It's not just about getting points. The getting of the points is something that Prabhupada encouraged because it gives everybody enthusiasm to see how things are happening. It's meant to just inspire the whole congregation and all individuals with more excitement to be better instruments. The real heart. Sometimes Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada quoted Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Devotees went out and only distributed a couple. But they worked hard all day long. They only distributed a couple of books. And they were really despondent. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati said, oh, they found 2 books. They were doing preaching programs, and just a few people came to a big hall, and they were really depressed. Bhaktisiddhanta said, oh, 3 people came, that's a good thing. If nobody comes, you should be enthusiastic to preach to the 4 walls. It's an internal purification, book distribution and preaching. Srila Prabhupada had one of the first programs in New York City, public, where they actually rented a big hall, fit hundreds of people, and only about 6 or 7 people came. And the devotees did weeks of publicity and advertising, and only a few people came, and they were really, really depressed. Here was this big, empty hall with just the devotees and about 5 or 6 other people. Hundreds of empty seats. Prabhupada was on the stage, and he gave a lecture as if he was preaching to 10,000. He was so enthusiastic. He was so excited. And afterwards, they apologized to Prabhupada. We're sorry, no one came. I said, no one came? You didn't see? Narada Muni was there, and Brahma was there. Now, that can be taken in several ways, and they're all true. Narada Muni and Brahma could have actually been physically sitting there, and Prabhupada could see them, but we couldn't. Yes? But from another perspective, wherever we're serving our Guru, sincerely, seriously, without ulterior motives, we should know that all the acharyas of the parampara are there, hearing our words and seeing our service. When you are in the street distributing books, when you're giving a lecture, sincerely taking shelter of the Lord, you should know Prabhupada's there watching. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Gaura Krishna Das Babaji, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Jagannath Das Babaji, Baladev Vidyabhushan, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Srinivasacharya, Narottam Das Thakur, the 6 Goswamis, the Panchatattva, Radha and Krishna. They're all with us. They're all watching us. Even if there's only 4 walls between, Krishna accepts our sincerity. So yes, this book distribution is a privilege. It's an honor. We should be grateful and enthusiastic. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.